I like to just come to different sides, and then you're hitting all your corners, you know. Nice and straight. So I'm doing kind of just a nice evening out. Like I said, most colors, a lot of times you don't have to go this dark. Camouflage in there pretty good. See how once you get used to it, those are pretty good, right? So now what we'll do is we'll take this. You know we're going to need the gallons of lacquer there. Let me go grab one.
Do you know we're getting some pulsation?
What's that?
So that's kind of pulsation right there. Yeah, we're getting some pulsation. Yeah.
It's a little thick. That means it's thick.
No, it's kind of.
Cloudy.
Yeah, that's pulsation.
Okay.
So it means we don't have enough air.
No air.
You can kind of see, I call it splotchy looking.
Right.
But when you go the darker you go, the less you notice it. But on maple, let's say you went maple and that's the color right there, then you're going to see that pulsation.
Okay.
And so we, you know, if that's the way it is, I mean, usually we'll just, that's the way it is. But I always am bummed when it's splotchy. So we got to add a little air or something, honey, it's splotchy.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. A little bit's okay.
Okay. I was just telling them though that besides adding air to it, how else do you deal with the splotchiness? What else do you do?
Thin it down.
Thin it down with more
Thin
thinner.
down your lacquer or your color.
Which means in the bucket here.
Yep.
Okay.
Add some lacquer thinner.
Add some lacquer thinner. And you can see about how much she added, maybe say, what would we say, 4 cups of lacquer. He added, I mean, literally that bucket. And then lacquer thinner was about 1.5 cups and maybe 1/8 of a cup of the dye when he made up that extra mixture.
Okay.
So.
Now we're just adding a little bit of this. Sometimes it's good to put this in a little cup if you have one. It's easier. Again, it's just that much.
Okay.
Well, what did you say that is? I couldn't see it. 1/4 cup?
Yeah, about 1/4.
And 3/4 cup, 1 cup, 1.5 cup. Get about 2 cups.
And remember that first part will be black, right?
Mm-hmm.
now we'll take this, we'll turn this off. And just remember, this here, make sure it's not dripping. Extra snug. Okay, let's see how this works now. As far as so now I can just even out some of this if I want, right? So mainly where I'll usually look is in here, some of these ends, you know, so. It gets rid of some of the pulsation too. The Cupgun will always take some of that out because they're more finer, right? So I think we're pretty much done with the big gun. So it's just a matter of, see, like this one looks a little light, right? So I just come in the areas, you can spray over the whole thing if you want, but I usually come in the areas where, so like this outer edge I see light, so I'll come in like that. I'll go over maybe the whole thing at first, and then I'll see what's really light, give it a couple extra passes. And like I say, once we get you dialed in on that thing, just going,
Right, getting on the edge.
you won't have hardly any of that. So we're just evening it out a little bit. And I still do this. I do this on every one, even with mine. So it's not like we're, see how that kind of evens it out some? This too, you know, if you start getting pulsing, like see how that one edge is really light, can you see it? You can see it right. So just tell them that. You just take your time. And if this is dark down here, just do this one part. Just you're in control of this thing. And then this edge is obviously really light. So we'll just darken it up. Okay. See how that hits?
Yeah, I could break it down.
Huh? Doesn't it? And it hits for some of the pulsation.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Do you want to try these little ones over here? Another thing is too, you remember, you want to look at this from this side. Right? And if this is too close, just move it over. Now see on this side, let me just balance these ones out, just so I can show you one that you can do the other. Now see, I can tell just by looking at this, that this edge is light. See the bounce when you're looking? So I'll come back here. Can't hurt it, right? Come back over here again. Just kind of look at everything. Looks good, looks good. A little bit there, maybe the edge. Looks good, looks good. A little bit there. So you kind of see these light areas. A little bit, not bad. A little bit in there maybe. See that? A little bit on the edge. You can always see more from. Okay, a little bit more. These edges will always be a little light, won't they? Okay. Now, I will let you choose. You just remember how kind of high I held everything. So what looks light on here to you? Yeah, a little bit in there. So I would say go over the whole thing lightly. So like this one, I'd probably just kind of go like this. Like that. Then I hit my edges. Then I start blending. And that one's pretty good. And then go to that one. So maybe step one. Now watch these guns. Just get used to kind of hold them up like this. And if you start doing this, you'll start. So go ahead and kind of. There you go. Yep. Take your time. Then with the grain, you want to be careful too, because that'll put black lines too, you know, just nice and.
It's great. You're holding it up nice and high like that's really great.
Yeah, and then remember how this is coming out. So this is coming out this way. So if you turn this, if you shoot like this, it'll put a straight line. Let me show you this. So if you shoot like this, you're putting a straight line. If you shoot like this, it puts more of a. So you're kind of holding it like this. So see how I'm turning sideways? If you go like this, you're going to get pencil lines. So you just want to kind of
cover more side.
just a little bit out of an angle. Kind of like that. Now I'm spraying a wide pattern. And like I said, don't be afraid to go over the whole thing, but we're getting pretty close to being kind of dark, right? So, kind of like that, and then the edge. So yeah, so sideways. There you go. There you go. You get it now. Now you got it. Sure, you see it right now. Yeah. Usually a good thing is, this is probably going to be light always. The edges are always light, and then maybe your corners a little bit. So I would always come, like for me, I would come over here and hit the edge. Right? The edge. And then I start in the middle, kind of even it up. Same here, so we'll do it again here, edge. A little bit here. And then even up beautiful. Same thing, edge. Just get your position, just kind of get in that position from over here. Just want to get that edge and a little bit on top, right here. Edge, lean way over here. Yeah, come on way over like that. Yeah, there you go. Then just a little higher right there and just hit that edge. Here you go. You get it? There you go. Now you got to see your hold the air on it. Just there you go. That's the touch you get. Yep. You got it. And turn it on sideways. You get that simple. Yep. There you go. That'll give you a better. Yeah. Don't worry, just go ahead and go down and then I'll come back and kind of unify it a little bit. Now these look pretty dark. If you get one that looks pretty dark, you don't have to hit it. Yep, right in there, right there. You can see it. Yep. Go ahead. Block. Yeah, there you go. You got it. See, that's the way you do it, right there. You can put a little bit more. If you don't see it darken, put it on there so it darkens. Then you can inside a little bit more. There you go. Yep, right there. Yeah, you know what's weird? I might be able to see it from my angle a little different. Okay. So yeah, so go ahead and get what you see over there, and then I'll get it from over here and kind of balance it out. Get what you think is right. Yeah, there you go. You got it now. Don't be afraid to go over the whole panel. Take your time. Take your time. That's what that gun's for, to balance everything, make everything really uniform. That's looking pretty good. Okay.
I don't think in the factory they use this cup gun, you know, because they always end up so uneven.
Right.
It's because they only use the stain.
Pretty good. Okay, now hand it under here, and I'll just come from this side, because this over here, come around over here, and you can see, you want to come down that way, and then you can see what I see now over here. This is why it's always good to just change sides.
Yeah.
See how nice this evens out the pulsation?
Really does.
This is a little trick. So see right here, all right?
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
And so this here a little bit. So basically, now see, I'll do it until I see a color change.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what it's I'm scared to get too dark.
Yeah, that's okay. You'll get it. It's just. And the other thing now, what we want to do is after this is put a clear coat. With everything melts together, then you can see everything, right? So we'll just keep working down.
Like your lip.
That might be, yeah. And you know what? It don't have to be exactly perfect. But this is perfecting it, as you can see.
Right.
Now this I can't really tell because of this light over the window.
Yeah.
Okay? Check over here. But I always know my extra is going to be a little light. Rather than seeing anywhere. See, now it's just a little bit, maybe the center of the panel almost. And this will melt together and make it really nice. When you see we got a little bit of reaction, they're never going to see that. Oh, you know,
Yeah.
they're never going to see it. That's you and me. That's it.
You don't think that's the worst?
Absolutely. They won't even, they're going to look at this color
Oh yeah.
and just be like, oh my God. See, this is just balancing it out. And you really want to take your time here. Okay, so let me hand this under now. So these are all ready for a final coat. We'll probably end up giving them two. I'll give them a quick coat to read the color.
Yep.
We'll make sure everything looks good, and then we'll give them up. So, do you want to even out these? Can you reach over there from that side? If you can kind of spread them out a little bit more.
Hey guys,
Yep.
looks like it might need to go one more thing darker. What do you think?
Well, here's the thing. When we spray them,
Uh-huh.
it'll change.
Okay,
And it'll go there.
okay.
We got a lot of toner on there.
Oh.
And we can give them a little more.
Okay.
So you never want to go dark. You never want to go like, they're like, oh my God, you went too dark.
If you top coat them and you're finished, you feel like it's too light still.
You go and give it a little more. But when you put toner on like we just did, when you put the clear, it's going to go darker.
Okay.
It melts and it's like, it just changes.
Okay.
So you don't want to try to get it all the way. Just, you're balancing them out. We got it close. We put a few coats on, right?
Yep.
We got it close. Now we're even them out, and then we'll clear coat it, and then we'll check the color, and we'll put that last little bit of hair on, right?
Gotcha. Because the clear makes it go darker.
That's a good question. Yeah. If you don't have clear on there, if you don't have it wet, and you spray a lot of toner, literally when you spray clear, it can go black because the toner will change that much.
Wow.
So we just add a little bit. We just balance it out.
Okay.
So it's not going to change it that much. It might be perfect.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Do these need another coat of this stuff, or are they about the same? Okay, go ahead.
What about the red box thing?
We'll do that after a bit. That's a little harder. This side's the side that's like from this side. Yeah. Hold on, remember it's going to go like a pencil. So you want to have it kind of like that, or like that. Yeah, go ahead. This is a good cup. Some cups this would be spilling all over. Start off here with, yep, there you go. Like that. Get in a couple passes, start there, go right there. You always want to see that color change, right? There you go. I like what you just did. Get it up there, this end. You see that end is where there was a little problem. So I'll just kind of Right, two sides a little bit, just like that. And these probably could have used one more coat with the big gun, you know what I mean? You getting it, Abe? If I see like this edge right in here, yeah, there you go. Getting it. Looking good. These are evening out real nice. Like I say, we can always put a clear coat, and then that, what will that do? We can read the color right on the money, right? Okay. So now, did we do the middle here?
I thought we did, yeah.
Yeah, we did. Double check. That's good. Good, good. Okay, now we're here. That's pretty even looking. That one looks probably a little lighter. That's because that's that one, right? So we can control the whole thing? Have to bring it up. Okay, beautiful, good eye, good eye. So I'll fill this again. The best way to pour this is to put it in one of these.
Okay.
Always give this a little stir. Just put a little bit of this in here, you don't need much.
Okay.
I don't like to fill everything to the top.
Filter by quarter.
Yeah, you want to control it if you can.
Yeah.
Always filter, right?
Yep.
Always filter. Just a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit less than I had before, right? Because we don't want it to pulsate at all, right?
Yep.
So the less color, and you don't have to fill these right to the brim. Just,
Gotcha.
a lot of people fill in the top, they're pouring, they squirt out the top. You don't want them to pee on your wood. You're done.
Gotcha.
Shake it a little bit, see how it comes out. Squeeze it a little bit. Top off, keep the rag, double check it. This is the part where you really don't want to screw up, right?
Exactly.
This is the part. So I will let you do these. Oh, look at this. Here you go. You won't. Start right there. Remember your edge will probably always be.
Beautiful.
Now when you look at this, you'll want to look at what looks dark. What looks like it's too dark? What looks like it might be too dark on this? This whole edge.
Yep.
So you want to stay away from that.
Okay.
So this looks fairly dark, so you don't want to make this any darker. So you just want to hit your sides here, you know what I mean, your edges, yeah. Kind of even it out. You see there's a little light piece, so
Yeah.
there you go. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Sometimes that'll melt. And don't be afraid to do longer. And I'm not pulling this all the way. Sometimes I just do a little bit. But just if you want to just do a little bit, instead of do that whole long area. Weird. If we have to on some of these interiors, if you want to put a little line, you can. Usually you won't see it. You put that maybe all the way. That's what they call bounce that little bit in there. Don't be afraid to go the whole panel. You have to see some of those areas like that. If you want it narrower, you can turn your gun narrow, right? If you want to get a little pencil, if you want to get like there, anything sideways. It just gives a little bit better pattern on it. So don't be afraid to go there. And then you kind of see what's light, you get a couple extra, right? That'll come on here. Pencil line, up on. That's what it's done straight away. Okay. Sideways again. That's why so I would usually rather just go over the whole panel, like so. Kind of get a good color extra, right? There's always a little light. Always a little light on the edges, I don't know why. It's the way it is. But this one we got to even out just a little bit. Believe me, nobody would know.
Right. Okay.
When it goes in, it's going to be fine.
Okay.
For whatever reason, these are just a hairline. You can get keep your gun up sideways, right? You can come over. What's a good gun? You go a little further. Both guns are weak on you. That feels really beautiful. I'm just darkening them a little bit. See that one edge, how light it is? Well, here's that one, right? So we'll work around a little bit. I don't know. What do you think? Can you get away with it? Just gotta pull that up. It's coming off the fan. I'll clean that thing off. And then we'll come under here. And then you'll always see lighter over here now. You'll see like right here. And this is closed. Just open, see I can open it up.
Right.
So you want your air pretty high, right? We'll break it up there. So now we're just going back and see the edge of this light over here. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
This is what makes it, man. I'm telling you, when this goes out, it's so beautiful. I'm almost done. I mean, you can almost work it here just when you got the right band. Oh, yeah. Now see, look at this one. Isn't this weird?
Yeah.
This from the other side. So the other side is kind of dark. But this is just how the masters do it. You really want a really nice job. Look at it from every angle. Good. Those panels. So, okay. So I'll pass this back on you. Now usually sometimes maybe I'll go back down my edges. There's going to be any bounds or anything like that. That's pretty dang good. And I'm not opposed to going back. Give it a final little, like a little egg here. So don't be afraid just to go back and double check. Okay. And if you see anything over there, here you go. How's that all that? Anything you want to just blast a little bit more, or are you pretty good?
What's that?
Anything you want to put a little bit more to, or you feel pretty good?
I feel a little sour.
Maybe I'll look over here again. Just see how it is. You want to just a little bit more on that edge. Just this. Give it a little bit more there, maybe. Maybe I want to balance it there more. All I'm doing is just a light here, barely. Looks good. Seems like making it perfection, right? See that one there yet? Yeah, these are big doors. But we're out. Look at how beautiful it looks now.
Right here, huh?
It's right here, honey.
Yeah, I gotta get a little more.
Okay.
The same thing, you wanna fill one of these to see what it's like?
Good.
Yeah, once you have to do that.
Just throw the thing in there. These sometimes will be bent, so just straighten them out a little bit.
Okay.
Here's your color. So you can get the feel. Yeah, a little bit. There you go. Good. Set that back on top. Filter. You don't, if it's a little lower, then you don't have to go for that quite as high. Let's see what you can do there. See how you feel it. I usually put it on my leg or something.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time there. It's gonna be a natural.
Mm-hmm.
Go over one. Go over one. Always better be thinner, right?
Yeah,
Perfect.
Right,
Just be careful dropping that, 'cause sometimes you hit your gun and this pops.
right.
Throw that on there.
Mm-hmm.
You have to turn it back. There you go. You got that. Okay, shake it. Spray some through, but not the air. It's gonna be the black stuff first, right?
Yeah.
Until it kind of comes out clear. Get it? Okay, shake your gun. Wipe it. Snug it one more time.
Okay.
Just kind of shake it like this. Just make sure nothing's there. You don't want to piss on it right now. Okay.
Yep.
Put your ear on there. Spray a couple times off the area. Yeah, okay, great. And then I'm going to get these just a hair more. Come over here, you can see there's just a little bit light here, and they're funneled through here. So we just darken them. A little bit. These probably needed one more coat to clean them. So now we're having to catch them up a little bit. Might be a little too much air. Sometimes the air gets low in the compressor. Okay. So where am I over here? Where do we got over here?
Well, right.
Going back. Again, you don't want to waste the center. As you can see, it's out here it's more expensive. And usually you want all your nice finishing stuff out of the way. This is an area where stuff gets oversprayed.
Right.
And you can trip on it. And you can trip on it.
And knock the sawhorses over.
Pull this gun down. Now, if you want to, this fan is spitting out the chip,
Turn it off.
so we can just turn it off for now.
Okay.
Get, now the final.
Yeah.
So again, all the edges, usually it's good just to get everything as straight as you can get it now.
Makes the spraying methodical, because everything's exactly the same.
Yeah. Even this good in.
Okay, so that's good. We'll do the same with these. Nice and straight. Almost like perfect on this. Okay, so this we want a fairly light coat.
Okay.
So, because here's what you don't want to have to happen right now. That's good. You don't want it to react. You don't want the wax to react. This got wax, right? A pretty good bit, actually. So we want to give it a fairly dry coat, but a wet coat. We're going to have to give it 2 clears because we want to read the color. We might have to add a little bit, right?
Okay.
So basically, it's a quick run. It's wet, but it's not. Make sense?
Yep.
Same thing. It's not a coat. It's not a. I'm still giving it. It's a wet coat, but. See the same spray pattern I'm using?
Yep.
Getting that inside edge, outside edge.
Yep.
2 on the outside edge. Couple on the inside edge. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Do that again. Do the count one more time.
Oh, on the inside edge. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. You want the edges kind of wet. 1, 2. See on the edge twice? Quick coat over this. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. How do you think we're looking?
Beautiful.
You want to spray these? Just remember, get that. Just remember, you now want to flood them now because it's a nice little wet cup look. Yep. There you go. Yep. Like that. There you go. Remember edges, so if your edges don't get quite as much, and here twice, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we'll go around to the other side. This is when it gets fun to be done. Okay?
Practically running down there.
Hey, you're running. You're ready to get these installed. Now you take. See how nice and uniform the color came out? When these go in, they look always a couple on the edges. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Can't really do much extra on the edge. You put 3.
You don't have to go to the gym or anything, you just do this. So you don't have to go to the gym anymore, you just do this. And Zilkin, of course.
Yep. Come on, man. There you go. We're running down. I'll run this side and I'll give it to you. All right. Like that. Watch that plastic because it will stick to your product. I think we're okay. little faster, just because we're putting on a little lighter coat to just. Beautiful, beautiful. There you go, yeah. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Got it down, don't it?
Yeah.
There you go. You're doing it now.
The master.
Couple on the edge. Couple. One more. One more. Two on the edge. 1, 2. Yep. There you go. Two on the inside corner. 1, 2. 1, 2. One more. On the outside. Yep. And then just. Yep. Go ahead. You're doing good. You got it. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. And 1, 2 on the outer edge. There you go. You got it. Beautiful. Now, while they're wet, take your control sample with mineral. Remember? And we see how far off we are. And I'd say we leave it.
Yep. That's amazing.
See, some of it will be a little lighter, some areas, you know. But look at that.
It's beautiful.
Isn't that great?
It's beautiful.
Look at that. These are going to be just, those are like perfection right here. Look at that.
Unbelievable.
We did it. So this is a little more brighter yellow, but guess what? Nobody likes a little brighter yellow. It looks like crap. So we're a little richer.
Yeah.
But you don't have to tell. It's different, right? Got a little darker here, a little lighter there.
Oh, yeah, that's because it's got
We're in the
variation.
family.
And it's in this
But overall, look at that.
different room. That's amazing.
Really good.
Beautiful color.
So now, I would say, we'll give it one more color.
Okay.
A little bit in.
Wow.
And you got to tone it, right? So who cares? Same way here. Good enough. You're going to tone it
Yep.
if you want to burn it out a little bit.
I got you.
So don't worry about any of this stuff. Let me see the lacquer. Just hold that 1 sec. I actually like the thing in your front. I like that front deal.
Yeah, there's right there.
So where we just shot it, seal it in. We'll shoot these in a second. Let me move these. Okay. So we'll just put this here. Now this is going to be a little finicky with, because here's the problem. See this thing blocking here?
Yeah.
So you got to move it around a little bit. They're out in the middle like everything, right?
Yep.
You can grab this thing. Whatever. Take your time. See, I got the air kind of low.
Yeah.
Shoot it up in here if you want. Probably not going to see any of this, right? I don't think we'll see any of this, will you? Back side. If you want, lay it back. Oh!
Oh dear.
Let me grab it. Let's see. Let's get one before they stick. Good. They're already dry. So,
Wait, this one's
yeah,
in.
lay it down. Go ahead, lay it down. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, yeah. And that's what you don't want to do there. It's easy
Oh,
to
yeah.
bump these.
Yeah, yeah,
And then you
yeah.
got a whole thing. Sometimes they break.
Right.
This is just, okay?
Yep.
So no big one there. So again,
Weird how it starts out so brown. Weird how it starts out so brown.
yeah, it gets browner as you go. I know. A little tricky, you got a few angles you got to work with, and then maybe put this up. See here?
Yep.
Set it on there. You got to be curved. Darken it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird though, if I was to mix up a color and was to test that on something, I would shoot it like that and take it brown. If I was trying to get this color, I'd be thinking, oh, I gotta make it darker. But it just darkens. That's gonna be interesting. Figure that out.
Down a little farther than it's normally going to go, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you play with it on where?
Back of the grill.
Yep. You just play with it back there and make sure it needs red if you're starving for red. Like, see this now I can tell it's light, right? So I just even it out just a little more. The only reason this is taking a little longer is because we didn't spray the big gun, right?
All right. Yep.
So, just darken it up. See how that evened all that bad stuff up?
That's pretty.
Little cross grain, whatever you gotta do. Okay. And let's shoot it with a big gun. So, plug it in here. Big gun in here. And if you have to, just pull this up a little bit. We could touch that up too with a little bit of dye.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. You know, it's one of those weird areas. Yeah.
So now those shelves,
Yeah.
or the sides, I mean.
Hit the bottom of it.
Yep, that's right.
That part.
Yep.
That looks good.
So we'll move these down just a little bit. And what you could do sometimes too is take a Duracut and just carry it over. See where you are. So like this looks a little lighter, don't it?
Yeah,
The edge may be a little light on some of them.
I see.
That's why in this final one it's a colorator. So we will come back. Let's so see, like some of these now are a little bit light. So this batch we made is a little thinner, right?
Right.
So you can tell it takes a little longer,
Yep.
which is okay. It stays on the pulsation, right?
Yep.
I'm just evening these out and you get one of those shades. Okay, and this one's bottom, right?
Maybe when you're starting out new, a very thin coat of this stuff is better
Yeah, it is.
because of pulsation. You know, and you're starting out, so
Right.
it just takes longer. That's
Just
all.
takes longer, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Safer.
Right. Well, it
We
looks
don't want
pretty.
Brian to have a perfect job his first time.
Yeah.
No, you really do, because, like I said, once people see this,
Oh yeah.
so let's walk down these again now. This is going to be final coat. So let me know, Brian, if you see anywhere that might need a little help or we're good. I'm just going to get a little bit more from this angle. Actually, it makes these plastic look a little bit more like wood, you know. So I'd say that's pretty close, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Seeing the color?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of pulsation. probably tried to get them there too quick, right? But I think they'll be all right. You think, Brian?
Yep.
To the end
I'm
down?
not gonna see them anyway, hardly. Hardly will see them anyway.
That's for the thinner layers, so that's would, you know, less concentrated would have been,
Yeah,
you know, especially on that fake wood.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Gonna get these back even down a little bit. Okay. Here we go.
It's not like stain, you know, you don't have to wait for it to dry for hours and hours.
Oh, unbelievable.
It's dry right now with lacquer thinner.
Unbelievable.
All right. Brian, would you like to put the final in there?
Alrighty. Another bath one before.
Let's see. Let's just see how, I think everything feels pretty smooth. I think it does. So, let me just see my rag. I'm gonna feel these. Okay, those feel good.
There's more rags over there.
If you ever, how are those? Pretty good?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
These are a little bit rough. So what you can do is turn this paper around to the inside,
Okay.
and if it's a little bit, you just kind of go over them, knock it off a little bit, feel them now.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you can do too when you're done if they got a little bit on them. You
Okay.
just hit them with a little bit.
Either that paper that we mask that kitchen off with, or newspaper, anything that like it's like,
A little bit texture to it.
yeah. Newspaper is great, paper can work. Our masking paper works the best, so that's what we use, you know. Crumple it up first, then refold it up.
Okay.
Yeah, these, what happened was we had the fan off, right?
Yeah.
So let's take just a rag and just dust these just a little bit.
This is how we're gonna get it that silky feel, you know?
What's that?
That silky feel that you want.
Okay.
It's just that extra little mile makes
Yeah.
all the difference. And that's the thing people love so much is to feel it. And it feels absolutely like silk, every one. Even the stair rail when you do it, same thing. A lot of times it'll end up with overspray on it because of the angles. There's so many angles
Okay.
around those little
Yeah.
you know, spindles. So you got to take newspaper when you're all done and just go over it with newspaper, and then they'll never even know that there was ever overspray. It feels silky, like just like right now.
Make it just enough so we don't run out. So, yeah, it'll melt this one.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, you can do the honors.
Oh, boy.
It's nice to feel like, you know, you told them 90%, clear coat them, and give us some confidence, right? So, run down your ends. Make sure you got enough hose to reach. Come all the way around, jog on down.
That's right.
You gotta jog around. If you want to get everything while it's wet, run all the way down. There you go. Pull it around. Start down. Yep. Nice wet coat. Thing came out. Go ahead. Hit that one again on the edge. One spot. Right there. Yep. Let me blow up here, Brian, just to make sure. For whatever reason, it's okay. You're gonna spray one wet one on top. Let's just get this cereal with that. Yeah, I filled it, just so we wouldn't run out. Okay, this is important that you do two on the edges. Because you want to, whichever way you want to start. This way or that way. You know how you
So I got a question for you, Dan. When you added more there to make
Yeah.
sure we didn't run out of clear, and that somehow caused air in the line?
Yeah,
Because
the blowing lifts it out.
Okay, okay.
So whichever way you want to go. You want to go backwards or you want to go forwards. Nice left, a little left. Come back and hit it one more time. Final, yep, go ahead. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. There you go. Beautiful. Nice right side. Two on the edge. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Keep rolling. 1, 2. Boom. Nice right side. Beautiful. Beautiful. Who's on there? Come on. Who's on? 1, 2. Beautiful. 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 Ball roll. You got it, bro. You got it. It's looking good. Like glass, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Take it down here. Got it. Small up your way. Yep. Don't want to run at this point. All the way. Beautiful. Yep, you got it. Okay, now run down here, run down, jog down this way. You can hit this side if you want, but let me show you. Go run down here and then run back down this other side. Yeah, I would, I know, yeah. Okay. All your edges down those now? The edges, yep. No, that's bad. Yep. It's okay. Okay, now come back all the way around here. I'll show you something. Now you want to spray this way, but you don't want to be spraying your stuff you just finished. So go ahead right there. You just spray it like this. Probably want to get your reaction. Careful now that you don't want to poke it. Now come around over here. You really don't want to run. You don't want anything. You don't want to go. Okay? Then if you need to, take this baby, move it, and anything now when you're at this point is like triple time, right? Okay, there you go. And then just spray these down this way. So now all of our overspray is moving this way. You don't want to come over here and be.
Did we get the backside of that? That lazy?
No, we don't have to.
Okay.
Backside. You want to get. Beautiful, beautiful. You're doing good. You're really good. When it starts to puddle, so it's just going a little bit. So again, just here, or just move a little faster. You just want kind of a wet coat, but you don't want a puddle coat. Okay, go ahead. Same thing here.
Why do you have to run down? I'm just curious why that
Because
is.
you're trying to hurry to get everything wet at once,
Okay.
so you don't have to run.
Because it dries really fast.
Just
Gotta keep it quick.
bring it a little bit forward. Oh, I get it. Hold on. That's good. Okay. Perfect. Here you go. Yep. me here and I'll shoot these. See, like, this still shouldn't be backing up in here, you know what I mean? Usually you'll see in the kitchen with one fan and one air set up. Weird.
Yeah, I'll get some kind of ventilation.
depends on what's lower on the edge. Get a little more on there.
That's cool.
Not bad, huh?
Hallelujah.
Not bad at all.
I cranked that fan up just a little bit over here. On the next notch, just a little bit soft. So the feeling, they feel.
We call it flashing off. It's flashed off so you could turn that fan back
pretty
on.
much dust. See how the dust is backing up? But we'll wipe them off, you know, with damp rag. Before we wrap them, we always dust everything.
Yeah.
We always dust everything off with a damp rag.
Okay.
But for the most part, I mean, they'll be dust free. But I think they came out really good. Nice and uniform. When they go on, it's like, it really is the part of it in the hand
Oh, yeah.
where people are like, oh my God.
Oh, man.
Did you walk down with your camera?
Yeah,
Show the uniform.
sure did.
See, that shouldn't be coming back over. Usually it just, for whatever reason, it's pushing it.
Yeah, I need something to suck it out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
But this is, but pretty much, I mean, they're dust free right now.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Yep.
You feel like you can do it? Yeah, do it? All you gotta do is remember what you say. Make sure that's something.
Right. Yeah.
And you can see, and you can see what puddling does. It just gets too thick and it's just, you could have a reaction.
Okay.
You could run it,
Keep it off the end.
come off the wood, don't stop, you'll flood it, it'll drip down the edge. You know, but these guns, it's really hard to screw up, these guns. It's like,
Right.
so let's get out of here for a minute, let this air out.